Mr. Parag Shah of Infra is with us, so let's talk to him about these changes and what they would mean. Because remember, for viewers who don't know about it, the Maharashtra government has eased the developing rights to fund the Dharavi and the Banda-Versova sea link development projects as well. I think the additional FSI across projects goes up by about 0.5%. Let's discuss the implications of this. 0.5 actually, not 0.5%. Let's discuss the implications with Parag Shah, Managing Director at Infra Construction. He joins us on the phone line. Remember, they are a construction company as well as a large real estate developer now. Mr. Shah, thank you so much for taking the time out. Good morning. This is Neeraj here. What do you make of these new changes? Are they beneficial to companies which have large development projects in suburban Bombay like yours?
So this 0.5 FSI has been increased in a city.
Okay.
And yes, definitely some benefit they will get it because our projects will become more viable.
We thought it's also been extended to suburban Bombay, Mr. Shah. That's not true?
What I heard, that's in a city.
Okay. I think the paper suggested that there is some bit of change in the suburban rates as well. But irrespective, let's talk about projects which might be there. Now, there are two thoughts coming out here, Mr. Shah. One is that while an existing project gets to develop more, it also increases the supply within the city as well. And I think the government has done enough and more. Yesterday or day before, they also allowed development in the old mill lands as well, which were unutilized industrial places. What do you think all of this does to potential perceived pricing because of oversupply or increasing supply, if at all?
No, see, the market is changing and this is becoming a volumetric business. So you have to produce more and less to earn. So it's not like that old developers margin, but definitely it's good for a Mumbai and it's good for the customers also.
What would it mean for a company like yours, Mr. Shah, assuming that it gets extended to suburban Bombay as well? Would you believe it's beneficial to a Infra which has got 2 or 3 large projects now, if not more?
May not be with the immediate effect because the supply is already there.
Okay.
So everyone is having their own supply, but yes, definitely long term is definitely beneficial because the FSI is increasing. The land cost remains same, but the premiums are very, very high. So that government has to review that.
Okay. The existing premiums too, you are saying, are high?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, Mr. Shah, what exactly do you mean? Given the current premium rates that are there, is it really viable for a builder? Suppose you had a project and you could buy, additional FSI and build additional floors or additional saleable area. Is that viable or no?
Frankly speaking, no. Right now, it's very expensive because the market is not simultaneously supporting.